about me, I'm fine. Please don't worry about me, I'm fine. Please don't worry about me, I'm fine. Please don't worry about me, I'm fine. Hi guys, I'm singing the song because okay, some people saw me yesterday in the videos that I made, and some people are thinking I'm not okay. Maybe I'm in a depression, whatever. No, baby. No, sweetheart. I'm totally fine, yeah. I just want the views so that I can earn some money from YouTube. So I'm making content that I think you want to watch, you know. Kenyan people, they like what we call mushene or udaku. So I'm just giving you some udaku so you can watch so that I can get paid by YouTube, you know. That's another source of income, yeah. So anyway, let's get back to part 2 of our story, yeah. In the morning time earlier today, I was telling you guys part 1. Maybe I need to take a seat somewhere and just do the video and be done. I don't know where I'm at. I'm somewhere in Yuko's Kitengela and I have nowhere to sit here, but I'm just gonna look for anywhere. I found somewhere and I'm just gonna sit here on the dust and finish this video and post it. So I think I was reaching the story about what happened before, during and after trending in Kenya #1 for so many weeks. Okay, I had told you guys that after Tuko interview, now it was time to go to their last interview, yeah. And before going to their last interview, me and Lynn Ngugi, we were really close and we would talk like sisters, and I really loved her and I think she loved me or so I thought, I don't know. I really loved her and we were talking all the time like sisters. So I opened up to her because I trusted her so much, and I told her, Lynn, look, before I don't want to know was trending, I was doing an online job, okay, and the online job that I was doing was paying me well, but since I started trending, I decided to quit the online job. And she was like, what online job, mommy? You know, the way she talks, so soft and so sweet. And I opened up and I told her everything, and I told her I quit and I don't want to go back to that job anymore. And she said immediately that I need to go for a second interview, a follow-up interview at Tuko, and ask for help. You know, the first interview I didn't ask for help, like financial help or, you know. So she said I can go for the second interview and ask for help, and maybe I can get somebody to sponsor my children's education, or somebody to whatever, build me a house, wherever. And I told her, Lynn, I'm actually not comfortable with sharing some details, secret, private parts of my life in Tuko like that. And I told her, I just want to, if it's possible, if you can maybe find somebody to get me a job, because I quit that job and it was my only source of income, and that means that right now I am jobless. And if I don't have any source of income coming in, the t-shirts, they are not generating enough income to sustain me with paying the rent, buying the food, and you know, everything else like that. So this was like, right now I thought like the closest person that I had. And she told me, Mommy, you can just come to Tuko, you know, God got you. And I said, I have an open case and in court, and I can't do that. It would be like I'm frying myself on the pan. I can't come to Tuko and say that I used to work online as a webcam model. So to cut the long story short, Lynn was really trying to persuade me to come for this interview, and I just kept telling her I am totally not comfortable with doing that interview. And I consulted with my family. I'm very close to my family, by the way. My family, they are my best friends in the world. So I consulted with my family that I trust so much, and they told me, you should definitely not do that interview. You have already given too much information about yourself online. You have exposed yourself way too much, and going to tell people what you used to do in the past is just too much. So I agreed with them, and I refused to go for the Tuko interview. It seems like this pissed off Lynn Ngugi, because maybe for her, she just wanted the views, you know, and the money that comes in YouTube. I don't know if she wasn't considering me as a person and what I was and was not comfortable with. So after she pushed and pushed and pushed, and I refused and refused and refused, she kind of turned off on me. The friendship ended and we stopped chatting completely. So I was here, I was like trying to call everybody. You know, I called the lady at Daily Nation, Lily, and Lily was feeling so bad, and she was like, man, I wish, you know, the person that can help you right now is Lynn Ngugi. She has good connections, and she can help you find a job like somewhere. Just talk to her. And I said she wants me to go tell it on Tuko, but I don't feel comfortable doing that. And Lily even stole for me some numbers. She gave me Maina Kageni's number, and she said, text Maina Kageni. You know, Maina Kageni has a really good heart, and he's so caring, and maybe he can just help you find a job. He can help you. He has a good heart. He can help you find a job. So I called Maina Kageni. I texted him. He blue ticked me. He never responded. Maina Kageni had also posted me, by the way. Lily tried to give me another number. I don't remember whose it was, but she said that was also somebody else that she was sure could help me to get any job in Kenya. You know, I was desperate for any job. I wanted a source of income. I wanted to be able to sustain myself, and I didn't want to go back to working online. So Lily really tried to help, but the people that she was referring me to, she was like, don't tell them I gave you their number, but these people, they can help. And it was just not working. So I was like, oh my God, what am I gonna do? The pressure was mounting, depression was sinking in, and I just didn't know what I'm supposed to do next. So after a while of staying just jobless, I really wanted to go to Jala's interview, because I knew that if I go to Jala's interview, my life was gonna change forever. I believed that in my heart. What I didn't know was that Jalas had texted me on Instagram about 2 weeks before, and I had not seen his Instagram message. So one day I was just checking Instagram, and I said, oh my gosh, I've been wanting to go to Jalas interview, and he's written to me on Instagram. So I was really excited, and we arranged that interview. I will tell you guys other details there, but there was somebody, I had a car, so there was somebody who drove me there to the interview. I'm not gonna mention their name, but as soon as we finished the interview, Jalas gave us like really good food at Miale. He was already pressuring Jalas that he wants drinks, and this is not so relevant, but on our way back, he just wanted me to give him the money that Jalas gave me so that he can buy drinks. And I just said, no way, it's not gonna work like that. I'm gonna give you my appreciation at my own time. The pressure really mounted, and you know, later I gave him my own appreciation. He refunded to my M-Pesa. Okay, where am I getting to, right? What was happening during the time I'm trending? Right now, I'm trending. I'm going on Jalas interview. I'm done with the Jalas interview. I am back home. He gave me 50,000. He told a Kenyan to donate for me. So people were really donating to me. The most people who are donating money to me were Kenyans living in diaspora, and even Nigerians, other African countries. There's one guy, Kenyan Somalian, who matched his donation. He actually sent me 54,000 Kenya shillings, and a lot of people in Kenya who supported me were really the normal, average Kenyans, right? Like the last said, 100 shillings each. So most of the money I was receiving from Kenya was like 100 shillings, 50 shillings, 20 shillings, even 10 shillings, you know, but they add up really fast. So as I was trending with Jalas and people sending me money, I received a phone call, and the phone call was from Lynn Ngugi. And this time, Lynn was not the sweet lady that I knew and that I loved. She said, Mommy, you know, you have to, she didn't even call me Mommy that time. She said, you have to come to Tuko and say what you used to do before. And I said, I told you I'm not comfortable and I'm not going to do that. And she said, you know what, I have some ladies from Mombasa that you used to work with, and they are ready to expose you on Tuko. You have to apologize to them because you ruined their lives, because you destroyed their lives. I was like, Lynn, what are you talking about? And she was like, Kenyans are going to hate you. That money that you are receiving will never help you. And if you don't apologize, all the bad things that are happening to you, that's why they're happening. Like she was saying that I deserve all the bad things that have happened to me in the past. And I told her, what are the ladies saying? She said that I used them to work online. I told Lynn, look here, anybody who is there with you from Mombasa, is there anybody who is under 18 years old? She wasn't answering my question. I said, when we were doing online job, most of the women that I got to do online, not all, please mark not all, but most of the women that I got to do online job, particularly the women that maybe had followed Lynn or Lynn had followed them, I literally got them from the streets. They were prostituting their bodies. I took them to my house. I gave them an online job where they could earn like 70,000 shillings a month or even more. 70,000 shillings a month, and I was giving them free food, free accommodation, free internet, free everything, and still paying you like 70,000 Kenya shillings. These ladies should be appreciating me. I didn't ruin your life, bitch. I saved your fucking life. Okay? You are prostituting yourself, bitch. You had a chance of getting killed on the streets, of getting HIV and AIDS, of getting used and not getting paid, of standing in the cold all night. I took you in my house. I gave you an online job where you don't have to sleep with nobody, and you're gonna go to Tuko and say I fucking ruined your life, motherfucker. You are such a bitch. So guys, I told Lynn that, okay, this is what is happening, Lynn. If you want to go ahead and do that interview with those women from Mombasa and expose me the way you're saying you're going to expose me, please go ahead and do it, but I'm not going to be a part of it. And she's like, you need to apologize. I told her I'm not going to apologize to anybody. These women should be calling me to say thank you, Mercy, for changing our lives. So that was the last day that I spoke with Lynn. I don't know what she did with Tuko, but that was the last time that Tuko ever posted anything about Mercy Atis. That argument hurt me so bad. The way Lynn talked to me, she was so rude, she was so mean, she sounded so evil. She said, you're never gonna go anywhere, and that money you are giving, Kenyans will hate you, everybody will turn against you, they will ask you to refund their money, and you deserve the things that happened to you in the past. And I couldn't believe it was the Lynn Ngugi that I knew, that I loved, and I just felt totally crushed. I was crushed to the bones. I didn't even have the energy to get up. After talking with Lynn Ngugi, I spoke with somebody that I trust. One day you're gonna know this somebody that I trust, and I told her, well, I told the person, I'm not gonna say if it's a he or a she. Okay, it's a he. I told him what was going on, and he said, just focus on the positive. Ignore all the negative bullshit that is going on. Just ignore. Just focus on the positive side. Do not take a part in that interview. Let them do it. Without you, trust me, it's not gonna get nowhere. I don't know what happened. At one point, Lynn said she's not gonna do the interview because she respects my children. Whatever, man. I don't know. I never saw the interview, if it was done, if it was not done. I don't know. I will never know if Lynn looked for these women in Mombasa or if they looked for her to come and expose me on how I ruined their lives. Anyway, so that was the last time that I ever got a part of Tuko. After this, After some time, I saw my Tuko story had over 1 million views, and I commented, "Hey Tuko, give me even, even 100,000 shillings. You are earning millions from my story." And Tuko blocked me from commenting on their page. Okay? And I would like to request Tuko, now that Ngugi is out, please take down my story. If you know Tuko, tag them, tell them to take down my story. There's no way you're gonna keep gaining from my story, and I'm gaining nothing. It's not right, it's not fair, and I want to tell my story in my own way. So go ahead and take down my story, Tuko. Thank you, guys. Look at the beautiful sunshine.